I think you get to a point in life and you realise everything's bullshit. You know, it's all meaningless. You've got to leave school, you've got to go to university, you've got to get a job, you've got to get married, you've got to have kids, all that. And all of that just, I mean, it never sat right with me anyway. I was, you know, I've always been the black sheep or the maverick or the whatever through my life. I've never really dealt well with authority. Certain things happened in my private life, and then obviously we had COVID, which I think was kind of the catalyst to me saying I don't want to be part of this system anymore. And it felt so meaningless, you know. You're like working really hard to make someone else rich, and actually consequently you just end up tying yourself into more and more knots and more debt and more responsibilities and contracts, and you don't get any richer. You know, the price of living goes up, and essentially you're just always hand to mouth almost, even though you're earning really big money, and because it all comes about image and how you look. And I think probably when I got to this point in my life where I decided to move into my van, this was my final rebellion against that. Living in a house, you know, every time something comes through the letterbox, it's going to be demand for money or you've done something bad. In this van, no one can post me any shit. They can't post me any letters. So I feel like I'm completely out of the system here, you know. And I mean, unless they send a series of police cars down the road to capture me, you know, I feel free.